Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sports Today. So, you know that there is a FIFA World Cup match currently going on between England and Iran. And unfortunately, we've seen a bit of a serious injury to the Iran goalkeeper, who there is, of course, Ali Reza Berenval. Now, you note for a fact that this time around in the World Cup, there was going to be a protocol for, of course, concussion substitutes. So, beyond just the five substitutes that you were allowed, which is of course even a new thing considering it's something that came in mostly during COVID times and it's kind of been kept back since then. Now, though, the teams have been allowed not just five substitutes per match, but also additional substitutions for a concussion protocol. And in the case of Bernal, it does actually come in the midst, or it does actually come under the category of a concussion substitute. So, what happened in the incident was that he ended up clattering into one of his own defenders, and it was pretty clear that after a point he was knocked a little loopy. But despite that, he stayed on the field. He even tried taking a goal kick, but after that, it was pretty evident that he couldn't carry on. He made the sign saying that, look, I need to in fact be substituted. So what happened was that he then ended up actually collapsing back onto the floor. There was a medical check that was done on the play on Berenvan, and it was actually a bit of a long time because the match stayed stalled for about the best part of 5 to 10 minutes. And it does actually raise, in fact, the issues of how quickly it is that the teams respond in such a situation. The medical teams, that is, because when he actually suffered that face injury, when he banged his head into his own player and then kind of looked loopy, at that point itself, you probably could argue that they should have been called for, of course, a concussion substitution or at the very least a concussion check and get him subbed off. It wasn't going to improve from there on out. Instead, he actually did, in fact, stay on the pitch for a while before it was pretty clear that he can't go off. Unfortunately, in some ways, this does end up making some history because then what has happened now is that, of course, he is going to be tasked forever as the first concussion substitute in the FIFA World Cup history. Remember, it was being trialed this time around, so this time teams beyond just the five substitutions that they can make through the game can make additional substitutions for a concussion. So concussion protocol, FIFA is trying to make it a more serious thing and ensure that substitutions can be made for injuries, head injuries, especially if teams don't have any substitutions left. In this case, though, because Iran made it and it comes under the concussion sub, so they actually still have five substitutes left that they can make through the course of the game. Now, obviously, the game is ongoing and a goal has been scored, so we'll just get back to that match for now. But do stay tuned to Sports Today. We'll be bringing you more such breaking news updates, live analysis, reactions, whatever, as and when they happen. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for joining us. Again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and of course, tap that bell icon. Then follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and download the Sports app for all the updates from the world of the FIFA World Cup. Thank you all once again. Bye bye for now.